ready to pay for my purchases now.
Oh, Miss Praline, coming!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Murphy, but I was just going over a new recipe for bonbons with my cooks, Farron, Heit, and Cindy Gray.
That's quite all right, Praline.
Bonbons, yum. I'll give you a sample next time you come in, Mickey. They're delicious if I say so myself.
Oh, I have no doubt they are. All of your confections are heavenly. I just adore your candies. As you can see,
25 pieces, that'll be 25 cents.
a penny apiece. Even though your prices are higher than your competitors, it's worth it.
I hope you stay here forever and ever.
I certainly plan to. Business couldn't be better.
Obviously, it looks as if you could use some more help.
It's funny you should mention that. As a matter of fact, my late husband's niece, Penny Candy, is due to arrive from Hershey, Pennsylvania with her baby Ruth any minute now. She's going to assist in the shop.
Mama, can we stay so I can play with Ruth?
I'm afraid the sweet little thing is too young to be a playmate for you just yet, Mickey. Baby Ruth is an infant.
Oh, I thought she was a girl.
She is, dear. An infant is a baby. And your niece's husband?
Alas, he's gone. Reese was a sailor and was lost at sea.
Oh, how tragic. By the way, I'd like 5 pieces for your saltwater taffy.
I have some right here.
You were saying about your nephew?
The boiler in the poor lad's ship exploded and the vessel sank beneath the waves. Alas, they never even recovered Reese's pieces.
What a sad story.
Yes, that brings a total to 30 cents.
Goodness, I better get out of here before I spend all my household allowance on candies. Come, Mickey.
Yes, Mama. Bye-bye, Miss Praline.
Bye-bye, dear. Taffy, Toffee, I'll be in the kitchen. Call me when the customers are ready to complete their purchases.
Yes, ma'am.
Sidney Swindle here. I'm the villain of this piece. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. So, Mrs. Candy's niece Penny and her little baby are going to be moving in. That's too bad. You see, I've tried to persuade the old biddy to sell me the Sweet Shoppe. So far, she's turned me down. I'm prepared to make one final offer. If she refuses, I'm afraid she's going to have to meet with a tragic accident so that I can buy the property at public auction. In order for that to happen, she must leave no heirs, which means if she goes, the niece and her little brat must go as well. I guess you want to know why I'm so desperate to take possession of the old woman's business here, huh?
Yes.
Well, I could just tell you, but I'll go find the villainess, my partner in crime, Ada Sourball. Ada Sourball. And we'll cover it in the dialogue, okay? We'll be right back. Don't go away now. You hear?
Miss Praling's fudge is delicious. I can't decide what else to get. My favorite is her peanut brittle.
Oh, you know what Tom and I would really like? Some kisses. Oh, that's not kind of weird.
You're just awful, Tom. Aren't Tom and you were just awful, Toffee? Yes, they are, Taffy. They're awful cute.
What do you say, girls? How about a little sample?
Now stop that. Do you want to get us fired?
Oh, Miss Praline, you're kidding, aren't you? She won't fire you. Yeah, she's just swapped in the middle of some chocolate-covered caramel.
soft in the head if you think I'm going to kiss you in public.
Well, then let's go someplace private. Can I walk you home after the store closes? Say, like, through the park? About sunset?
Well,
That sounds like a good idea. But are you Taffy? Can I walk you home too?
well.
You won't be sorry.
Okay, well, no, stop it. Yeah, stop. You look like a pair of jackets.
Oh, who's thinking of saying? 5:30. Put these on the counter. Oh, heck for none of that. Let's go, Hubert.
Till we return, ladies.
Our Tom and Hubert just awful toffee, awful cute.
That's it. A culinary artiste cannot work in these conditions. It's impossible.
You're the one who's impossible. The recipe tastes better with dark chocolate.
Semi-sweet.
Dark.
Semi-sweet.
Dark.
Semi-sweet.
Dark.
Sandy! Please, you can make a batch of each and let the customers buy whichever they prefer.
Well,
I suppose.
You're both such wonderful cooks. I just wish you wouldn't lose your temper so easily.
I apologize, Miss Praline. I'll wash off the chocolate I flung on the walls.
and I'll wash mine off the ceiling. I apologize as well, Miss Praline. To you, but not to her. I am a creative genius. You are nothing but a clumsy candy cooker.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you just stick your head in a vat of chocolate and create the world's largest chocolate-covered peanut?
Farron! Sandy! Stop that! Suppose a customer should come in.
This is better than a Jack Black comedy. Yeah, but... Cindy, Farron, I think I smell something burning in the kitchen.
See what you made me do? If this batch of candy is ruined, it's all your fault.
Burning can only improve your candy.
Oh dear. Sometimes I wonder if it was such a good idea to hire two cooks.
It was a great idea, Miss Praline. I think it's because Farron and Sidney keep trying to outdo each other. They keep coming up with such wonderful recipes. Yes, and they never would have invented those delicious peanut clusters if Farron hadn't flung some goobers at Cindy while she was holding that big bowl of chocolate.
I suppose you're right. Where are the young men?
They'll be back later. For now, we'll put these on the counter.
Very well. While you're not busy, I need you to cut some squares of wrapping for the bonbons when they're ready. That is, if Farron and Cindy can call a truce long enough to make a batch.
Yes, ma'am.
Sales have been so brisk today. I better make sure we're not running out of any candy. Gumdrops, mints, jawbreakers. Aunt Praline? Penny candy! You've arrived. Welcome, child.
Thank you, Aunt Praline. How will I ever repay you for opening your door and your heart to me and my baby Ruth?
Hush now. We're family, and families should be there for one another. Now let me see my new little niece. What a sweet little thing.
And such a doll, too. Baby Ruth never cries.
Taffy, Toffee, come meet Penny. Penny, these are my clerks, Taffy and Toffee. They'll show you how to wait on customers.
Oh, Miss Praline has told us all about you. We've been looking forward to meeting you.
And you. Aunt Praline has written me all about you and the cooks and the Sweet Shoppe. I just know I'm going to love it here.
And this is Baby Ruth.
Oh,
She's so beautiful.
yeah, she's a real doll.
I prepared a bassinet for her in the kitchen. That way you can all keep an eye on her during the day.
And we helped prepare a bedroom for you upstairs.
The whole place smells like peppermint. I'm going to love living over a candy store.
Penny, why don't you go with the girls up to your room where you can freshen up? I'll put Baby Ruth in her bassinet.
All right, Aunt Praline.
I'll get this for you. This way. Oh, we were sorry to hear about your husband, Penny.
Thank you. Though things can be cruel, they can also be kind. After all, they've brought me and my child to this secure haven. What trouble could touch us now?
Trouble indeed. I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I told Ada to meet me a block from her house. She got lost. Between you and me, she's not the sharpest tack in the barrel. At any rate, it's time to bring her on. Psst. Ada, the coast is clear.
All right. I'm here.
This is the store I was telling you about.
It's a nice little shop, but it would never make anyone rich, so why do you want to buy it?
I was hoping you would ask. This is top secret information, Ada. Boston is soon to become the first city in America to build a subway system.
Subway? What's a subway?
She got that question right, too. A subway is an underground railway. Someday, trains will carry passengers under Boston from one end of the city to the other.
Under the city? Like moles? I've never heard of such a thing.
It's the wave of the future. The first subway was built in London in 1863, some 30-odd years ago. It was only a matter of time until one would be constructed in the United States.
And the first subway will be here in Boston?
Yes. What's more, I'm negotiating a deal with the city council to sell them the land where the tunnels will be dug. The main entrance will be right where we're standing, once I buy the Sweet Shoppe and have it torn down. Without this piece of property, my plan will fall through, and the land I've already bought will be worthless. I'd be ruined, Ada, and I'm not about to let that happen. Did you get all of that?
So, where do I come in?
Now that you know where the Sweet Shoppe is located, I want you to come back tomorrow when there's lots of customers. Buy a piece of candy, eat it, and pretend to get sick. Act like you've been poisoned. That should drive Praline Candy's customers away and ruin her business. Whereupon, I'll make my final offer to buy it. If that plan fails, I'll...
You'll run your fingers across your neck.
Never mind. Now do you see why I'm the brains of this outfit? Let's get going before anyone comes in and sees us together. No one must suspect we're in cahoots. Come on.
Okay, easy on the material. I just got one question.
What's that?
Where's Cahoots? I thought we were in Boston.
dear late husband. Though I shall never forget him, perhaps I shall find love again someday. An earnest, noble man to be a helpmate and father to my baby Ruth.
Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you in a Sweet Shoppe before. Are you a new clerk?
Yes, I am, officer. I'm Praline Candy's niece, Penny Candy.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Ernest Noble. I should do my duty and arrest Cupid, for he has surely shot an arrow through my heart.
Can this be love again so soon? Has fate sent me another to fill dear Reese's shoes? Wherever they are.
You kitchen witch! I'm going to kill you! Just kidding.
Hello, Officer Noble.
Miss Grace, Mr. Heit, is there a problem?
A problem? No, no problem. Everything's fine.
Move it or lose it. I think everything will be all right, officer. Now.
Cindy, I believe I was about to show you the proper way to cut the fudge.
The day I need you to show me anything, I'll let you know.
You don't suppose he would...
Hurt Cindy? Not a chance. They fight all the time. I suspect deep down they care a great deal for each other.
Oh, I hope so, officer.
Please, call me Ernest.
Ernest, you may call me Penny.
Penny.
Penny, Oh, hello, Ernest. I see you've met my niece.
Miss Candy? Yes?
It's Mrs. Candy. Penny is my niece by marriage.
Marriage? You're married?
I was. My late husband, Reese, a sailor, now lies beneath the salty.
How sad. And how that single tear makes me want to hold and comfort her.
I shall always treasure his memory and the legacy he left behind. A child, my precious baby Ruth.
You have a child? I love children.
You do? What a tender heart beats beneath that shiny badge.
Would you like to see her? Baby Ruth is sleeping soundly in her bassinet in the kitchen, beside the oven.
I would love to live the innocent babe.
Penny?
This way. Ernest.
If I know true love when I see it, then my darling Penny has found the one to ease her heartache. And brave Officer Noble has found a girl to make his life complete. Ah, young love.
Come on now, Taffy. You promised, Toffee.
How'd you say I wanted my peppermint? I'm really kissable.
So did I.
You two stand right here while we discuss it. What do you think, Toffee? I think we do owe them a kiss. Hubert's right. We did promise.
That's right. We did.
Boys, pucker up. We're gonna plant some big ones on you.
That's creepy!
They're rock slips. We sell them in the store. You can have them. Yes, if you boys like kissing so much, you can kiss these anytime you want.
But you can keep your phony lips. We want the real thing.
What's making those strange noises?
birds? What kind of birds would make a sound like that?
Lovebirds.
Ada ought to know. She's a real bird brain. Get your mind off that mushy stuff. If you're going to work for me, I need a partner who's cold-hearted and ruthless.
Oh, I am. I can be vicious. You see that bug? Die. Bug. Good. You see how cruel I can be?
I don't have the heart to tell her she just maimed a pebble. All right, Ada, you've convinced me. Are you sure you know the plan? You sure you know what to do?
Oh yes, Sidney. I'm not stupid. Tomorrow I go into the sweet shop when it's crowded, buy a piece of candy, eat it, and pretend to be poisoned. Right?
So far, so good. How are you going to act?
How?
When you've been poisoned?
Oh, well, I guess I'll do something like this.
No! That will never work. You look like an old biddy with a mild case of indigestion. I could find somebody off the street who could do a better poison victim than that.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
All right, I will. She's as bad as you. Bringing some reinforcements here. Come on. You don't. Okay, let's find some other willing volunteer. How about you, sir? Let's go. Some options. Let's go ahead and start with you, ma'am. What's your name?
Mo.
Mo. I have a piece of candy that I purchased from the Sweet Shoppe earlier. Go ahead, eat this, and show Ada here what a poison victim would look like. Let's see if Joe can outdo Mo. Like Joe and Mo. I should have done Mo first, then we'd have Mojo. Dry heave, yes. Okay. Well, I guess you don't want the candy either. Okay. And your name is?
Vickery.
Vickery. All right, Vickery, you can use that piece of candy and show Ada here how to be poisoned. When it attack the nervous system. Oh, yes. Seems fine and dandy. That's good. Oh, it sets in. It's attacking. It's good. Oh, the stomach. Stomach cramps. Pain. Oh! And she's down. Oh, yes. Right. Pain. Yes. Yes. right. 3 excellent poison victims. But who's the best? Let's see. We had Mo. Let's hear a round of applause for Mo. This one really likes you. Okay. How about Joe? Okay, I think Mo's in the lead. And Vickery. Wow, almost need a runoff there. Who do you think won that? Let's go with Mo. All right. So, did you see how Mo did this? Now you got the idea.
Yes, Sidney. Mo had me convinced. She had really been poisoned.
Mo had me convinced she should be on the stage. There's one leaving in 10 minutes. I'll bet you, yeah, you right there. I bet you heard that one when you were a kid, didn't you? That's a really old one.
Sidney, it's getting dark. Shouldn't we be going?
Yes, my dear. This way. We'll see you later.
Thank you for inviting me for a walk, Ernest. The late afternoon air is very pleasant.
It would be as pleasant as walking through a burning desert or through a raging blizzard, as long as you're by my side, Penny.
Oh, Ernest, you take my breath away.
Then allow me to give you mine.
I don't know what to say.
Read the script.
Forgive my compulsive gesture, for it is love that makes me so bold. I knew this afternoon when I first met you, you were the one my heart has been seeking.
Oh, Ernest.
I know it is too soon to ask for your hand and your heart following the loss of your husband Reese, but I hope that in time you'll come to care for me as I do for you.
I care for you already, Ernest, and I'm sure dear Reese would approve. His only wish was for me and our baby Ruth to be happy.
Dare I dream you could find happiness with me?
I'm certain that I can, and baby Ruth feels the same way, don't you, Ruth? You see, Ruth has already come to love you as I have.
Oh, joy.
Oh, brother.
Allow me to escort you home, my pretty Penny, where we can plan our future together.
And what a joyous future it will be, after all. What a tragedy could befall us now.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Jelly beans.
Sure, Mama. We can all have some jelly beans.
Tell me, Praline, did your niece Penny arrive?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Murphy. Penny will be out shortly to help wait on customers. She's just putting her precious baby Ruth down for a nap.
Can I see her? Can I see the baby?
May I see the baby?
Last first, Mama.
I'm sure Penny will be glad to show you her darling daughter, Nikki. Come around the counter and go into the kitchen. Ask Miss Cindy to introduce you to my niece.
Yes, ma'am.
Mind your manners.
Yes, Mama.
I do hope your niece is able to put her misfortunes behind her now that she's come here to Boston to live with you.
I'm certain that she shall. I tell you this in confidence, Mrs. Murphy. Penny was here but moments when she met Officer Ernest Noble. I could tell he was instantly smitten with her, and she with him.
Officer Noble, what a nice young man.
Yes, they make a lovely couple. If anyone can help my niece recover from the loss of poor Reese, who sleeps beneath the sea, it is he.
I'm sure. By the way, I'd like 5 pieces of their saltwater taffy. I tried them yesterday. They were delicious.
Thank you, dear. It's one of Farron's most popular recipes.
with us? This is the part where Ada will play her big poison scene. Don't expect a performance to rival something out of Shakespeare. She'll do the best she can.
Here you go, Mickey.
Thank you.
I gave Mickey a sample of our fresh marshmallows.
That's fine, dear.
They're good.
Penny, this is Mickey's mother, Mrs. Murphy.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, my dear. I'm sure we shall see each other often, as it seems I cannot walk past the Sweet Shoppe without coming in for a treat.
And we live just a block away.
For now, my husband Edgar recently agreed to sell our home to Mr. Sidney Swindle. We shall have to move once we find another abode.
That's Mr. Swindle over there, Penny. He has tried to persuade me to sell him the Sweet Shoppe too, but I refused.
I wish Edgar would have refused, but he said Mr. Swindle's offer was too generous to decline.
We'll still come to the Sweet Shoppe after we move, won't we, Mama?
Oh, yes, we will. My husband Edgar has threatened to buy a house down by the stockyards. He said with my shopping habits, that way he'd be sure to have fresh meat on the table every evening.
Did Mr. Swindle say what he plans to do with all the property he's buying?
No, but it all seems to be in a straight line.
Maybe he's going to build a spaghetti factory.
When Edgar showed him our house, Mr. Swindle paid little attention to the rooms. He only seemed interested in the basement.
Well, whatever his plans, he's keeping them a deep, dark secret. I just know they won't include the Sweet Shoppe.
You call that fudge? It looks like brown concrete.
You're just jealous because yours tastes like concrete.
Ooh, I'll get you for that.
Oh, what's that candy thermometer?
My fudge is better and I'll prove it to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Excuse me, Miss Praline. I have a point to prove to your other cook, the one who's an amateur.
I heard that! Amateur my eye! I wouldn't use that stuff you made to pave a driveway.
As I was saying, Miss Praline, I'd like your permission to give samples of our new batches of fudge to the customers to see which they like best.
Mine is better. My dark chocolate is far superior to that pile of rocks you call fudge.
My semi-sweet is better.
Dark,
Semi-sweet.
dark,
Semi-sweet.
dark, dark.
Candy! All right, pass out the samples if it will end this bickering.
Gladly.
The timing couldn't be better. Go into your act.
Right, boss.
Oh. Well, what do you think, folks? Is this the best fudge you've ever eaten? Or not?
Not. Mine is the best.
Let me through! Don't panic, miss. I'll help you.
The police!
Drat! What's he doing here? The young woman said she'd been poisoned, officer.
Yeah. Poison. She ate some of his candy.
She did not. The lady ate hers.
We all ate some of their candy.
Oh dear, this is awful.
I suggest you notify the health department and have the Sweet Shoppe shut down at once.
Before I do anything else, I need to take this woman to the hospital and have her stomach pumped.
My stomach pumped.
Oh, Oh, yes, dear, and the quicker the better. I had to have my stomach pumped once when I ate some tainted tuna fish. They force a tube down your throat and pump out the contents of your stomach. It's a ghastly experience. But it saved my life.
A tube down your throat?
Oh, yes, it hurts terribly, but it has to be done.
Mama couldn't talk for a week. Papa said we ought to have tuna fish more often.
Come on, miss. I'll get you to the hospital in no time.
No, you know what? I don't think I've been poisoned after all. I think one of my corset stays popped and is sticking me in the stomach. Yes, I can feel it. You can let go of my arm, officer. I'm fine.
Curses! The woman is a wimp! If she'd gone through with the procedure, I would have been glad to feed her chicken soup through a straw afterward.
Oh, I'm so relieved you're not ill. I was sure our candy couldn't have harmed her.
I was half sure.
You can all go about your business now. The panic is over.
I suppose we better get back to work now that you've given everyone a scare.
I'm giving them a scare. Your concoctions would frighten Attila the Hun.
You're nothing but a turkey baster.
I will go baste the turkey quite nicely.
I'm ready to pay for my purchases now. I'm so glad the young lady's misfortune turned out to be a false alarm.
So am I. If the shop would have been closed down, it would have been disastrous.
I'll see you in the park later, you traitor. Now scram.
In a minute.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to buy some more of that fudge. It was delicious.
Oh! Ouch. Ouch.
All right.
Ouch!
Right, Betty, you don't have to be so grouchy.
Grouchy! She thinks this is grouchy? Wait till I get her low! Then she'll see grouchy! All right. I'll give Mrs. Candy one more chance to sell me her business. If she refuses, whatever happens will be all her fault.
May I help you select a purchase, Mr. Swindle?
No, thank you, Mrs. Candy. Witnessing that young woman's dilemmas taken away my appetite for sweets.
I'm sorry, but you heard her say her discomfort had nothing to do with what she ate. You wouldn't know, of course, but a broken whalebone corset steak can be very painful.
Nonetheless, her situation made me aware of what a risk anyone who sells food to the public takes. If your candy ever did make someone ill, it could ruin your business. You could avoid such a calamity if you would reconsider and accept the very generous offer I've made you for this property.
Stuff and nonsense! I've sold only the highest quality confections for years, and I've never had a problem. And I will continue to do so until the day I die.
She said it, I did it. Very well, Mrs. Candy, if that's your final word on the subject, so be it. I'll bid you good day.
Good day, Mr. Swindle.
This'll be the last good day the old woman ever sees.
That young woman who became ill is very attractive.
Is she? I didn't notice. I have eyes only for you now, Penny.
Oh, Ernest, when I lost Reese, I feared no one would save poor Penny Candy from a lonely life of solitude. Then you appeared and brought joy back into my heart.
Oh, Penny.
Oh, Ernest.
She sounds like she's been reading too many corny love stories.
Hush up, Hubert. I think it's terribly romantic. Oh, yes, it is. Anyone can tell that Penny and Ernest Noble have fallen hopelessly in love.
So, you like that kind of sweet talk? I can say things like that too.
My eyeballs are always yours, Taffy. Hey, my arms, my feet. And my hair, and my elbows, and nostrils.
You too? Yeah, forget it. You wouldn't know romance if it bit you. We'll sign Miss Praline during up your sale. Come now, Toffee. Gladly.
Well, we were leaving anyway.
Yeah, we'll come back here in better moods.
What's up with that? Darned if I know. I'll never understand women if I live to be 30.
Really should help out with the customers.
What customers? We seem to be alone.
Why, so we are. Dear
Aw,
Ernest,
dear Penny.
when I am
And with her,
we are in our
own little world.
somewhere over the rainbow.
Somewhere beyond the stars. Darling Penny, although I would love nothing more than to stand here at your side forever, I fear duty calls. May I escort you for a stroll through the park this afternoon when our workday has ended?
I should adore it.
Till then.
I just popped a course and stay. I'm fine. I can't believe you did that.
But Sidney, he was a policeman. I got nervous.
They just don't make villainesses like they used to. Never mind. We'll just have to go to Plan B.
Plan B? What's Plan B?
I'll burn the sweet shop to the ground with Mrs. Candy and her niece inside. That felt good.
But Sidney, that would be murder.
She caught on right away. Maybe there's hope for Ada yet.
Fleecing people is one thing, but murder? I don't think I can go through with it.
Oh, you'll go through with it all right, my dear. We're in this together to the bitter end.
Sidney, you're hurting me.
Don't you just love heavy drama? If there's a talent scout in the house, I've always wanted to play Macbeth. Have I made myself quite clear, Ada?
Painfully clear.
Then meet me in the sweet shop after dark and bring matches.
Murder. When Sidney hired me, he didn't tell me I'd have to help him kill someone. I can't kill anybody. Bugs? Yes. Take that, girl. But not people. And I heard someone at the sweet shop say that Penny Candy has a child as well. There must be some other way for Sidney to force the old woman to sell. I won't help him set fire while there's a kid napping in the place. I won't. Kid. Napping, kidnapping, I've got it. I'll kidnap the baby. Praline Candy will have to sell Sidney her shop to raise the ransom money. Then I'll return the babe safe and sound, and Sidney will have his property for the subway. That's an even better plan than his.
though I won't tell him that I have it in mind. I'll take the baby to him and surprise him. He'll be so proud of me.
I'm glad you guys go mad at me, Taffy. And I'm glad you're not mad either, Toffee.
Well, you boys did apologize nicely.
On bended knee. That was pretty romantic.
Yeah, we can be romantic. In fact, I've never felt so romantic seeing you with the baby in your arms.
Toffee and I told Penny that I'd be happy to take Baby Ruth for a stroll. She's such a good babe.
That girl has the very babe I seek.
We wanted to give Penny a chance to be alone with Officer Noble for a little while. Now, there is a really romantic couple. Let me hold little Ruth for a while, Taffy.
Careful, I fed her her bottle right before we left. Good girl.
Gee, seeing you holding Baby Ruth makes me feel kind of romantic, too.
I think we found the secret to discovering a boy's romantic nature, Taffy. All we have to do is hold a sweet little baby.
I think you're right.
I sure know it makes you want to want something, too. Hey, no fair. Don't I get a hug?
I think Ruth has drifted off to sleep. I'll lay her here under the protective branches of this sheltering tree. She's such a good little thing. She never cries.
Let's snuggle. We could stand here all night and look at the stars.
The sun hasn't set yet. There are no stars.
Well, if we stand here long enough, there will be.
What luck. Now's my chance to take the baby. Those couples are so wrapped up in each other, they won't notice she's gone until I'm far away from here. Don't worry, Baby Ruth. I'm only gonna borrow you for a little while. Wait till Sidney sees me with you. He's gonna wanna hug me instead of slug me.
Hey, Tom.
Yes, Taffy.
Can we stop swaying right now? I'm feeling a little seasick.
Oh, sorry.
I'll bring peanut butter with chocolate. It'll never work.
Will do. I bet it would be delicious.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Farron.
Hello, girls.
Taking the air in with your fellas.
Yes.
You could say that.
Hey, we're the fellas. How are you, Farron? Are you walking Cindy home?
What?
Me walk this gumdrop dropper home.
You think I'd let this spoon licker walk me home? Never!
Oh, but Cindy, you live that way.
And Farron, you live that way.
So we figured.
Well, you're wrong. I like to take the long way home for the exercise.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Silly girls. I thought you told Miss Praline's niece that you would mind Baby Ruth for a spell.
Oh, we are. We brought her with us.
Where is the wee one?
She fell asleep. She's napping peacefully beneath that tree there.
Oh, which tree?
That one.
Where? She's gone!
Where'd the kid go? We'll go to that.
Baby Ruth! Baby Ruth! Oh, she's disappeared.
Maybe she crawled away.
Oh, nonsense. She's too young to crawl.
Can't she turn over? Maybe she rolled to the park.
You're no help!
There's only one explanation. Someone took the child.
You mean a kidnapper? Poor Miss Praline, when she hears the news, she's going to be...
Happy birthday, Penny.
Uh-oh.
So happy, my dear Ernest.
Not for long.
I love this Taffy and Toffee. And their friends. And Cindy and Farron. I'm so happy to if I'm away from her for even a few moments, I miss her terribly. You may return my darling to me now.
That's what you think.
Oh, Penny, I'm afraid we have awful news. Terrible. Ghastly.
It's not good.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to tell you this, but, well, somebody kidnapped Baby Ruth!
My baby!
Never fear, Penny. I shall find the helpless infant.
We'll look for her too.
We heard someone cry out.
Something wrong?
You can say that.
I'm afraid so, Mrs. Murphy. We just discovered someone has kidnapped Penny Candy's little daughter.
We'll look for her, won't we, Mama?
Yes, of course we will, Mickey. Officer, where should we look?
I suggest we return to the Sweet Shoppe. There's a call box near the corner where I can alert the station.
Maybe we can recruit more searchers along the way.
And Aunt Praline, we must inform her of this tragedy.
The nearest way to the Sweet Shoppe is that way. Hurry!
Picking a lock is a little trick any villain worth his salt can pull off. So here's the plan. When Ada shows up, I'll have her help me devise a delayed reaction fireball. Ada and I will be dining in a crowded restaurant miles from here when the Sweet Shoppe goes up in flames. Never hurts to have an alibi. In case Officer Noble or anyone else has any suspicions. Am I an evil genius or what?
Penny, is that you?
Drat!
Penny? I could have sworn I heard someone down here. Oh well, Penny has her own key. She can let herself in when Officer Noble escorts her home. I need have no fear for Penny while she's with Ernest. He would not let any harm befall my lovely niece.
That's what she thinks. That's hard on the knees. Maybe that's why ducks don't have any. It's about time. I was getting ready to send out a search party.
Don't bother. I imagine there's one nearby already.
What are you talking about?
Look, it's Penny Candy's baby.
I pay you enough. You don't have to take up babysitting on the side.
I'm not babysitting her. I kidnapped her.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, Sidney, I can't stand by and watch you kill someone. I got this great idea to take the baby and hold her for ransom. Praline Candy will have to sell you her shop to raise the money to get Baby Ruth back.
What a great scheme! Why didn't I think of that? I'm going to nominate Ada for Villainess of the Year. We'll have a small ceremony in June, nothing fancy, casual dress.
Well,
Ada, I have to hand it to you. You finally came up with an idea all by yourself, and it's a doozy. Are you sure no one saw you?
positive. Those shop girls were supposed to be minding the infant, but left her unattended. I grabbed her and got away before anyone noticed.
So that's what you meant when you said there must be a search party nearby. I'll leave a ransom note on the counter. Then we gotta get out of here. This'll do. We have your baby $1,000 in a sack by the fountain in the park at noon today. Or else. Sincerely, a friend.
$1,000? That's a fortune.
It's nothing compared to what they'll pay for a subway route.
Who would have thought a mole would be worth so much?
Hello?
Quick! It's the old woman! Hide the baby! Here, just. She never cries.
Is anyone? Oh, Mr. Swindle, the shop is closed. What are you and this young woman doing in here?
We...
Aren't you the customer who had a problem with her corset stay this morning?
Why, yes. I am. Aren't I?
Indeed she is, Mrs. Candy. I happened to run into Miss Sourball on the street a short while ago. She mentioned she thought perhaps she dropped her handkerchief in your store earlier. I accompanied her here to inquire if you found one. The door was slightly ajar. Villain's Handbook, rule number 13. Be able to lie through your teeth at a moment's notice.
The door was open? I was sure I locked it when Penny left for her stroll with Officer Noble. That's strange.
Your niece is with that policeman? Shouldn't we leave now?
Not without the you-know-what.
Your handkerchief? I'm sorry, miss, but I didn't find one. Now, if you don't mind, it is after hours.
Back to plan A.
Oh my goodness! What's the matter?
It's Baby Ruth. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? No!
Yes, it's true! What do these yahoos think they are? A Greek chorus?
Someone took her while Taffy and I were minding her in the car. It's all our fault.
No, it's our fault. We distracted them from their duty.
That can't be helped. I called the station and... Mr. Swindle, what are you doing here?
You see this young woman?
Never mind, you can help us search.
Gladly, officer. Glad I didn't have to tell that story again. Hard part about lying is knowing how you told it the first time.
Mama, I'm scared for Baby Ruth.
Don't worry, Mickey. The police will help us find her when they arrive. Why don't you help yourself to some candy? It's on the house.
Thank you, Miss Praline.
Sidney.
Miss Sourball and I will notify the other shopkeepers on the block who live above their stores and see if they'll join the search party.
Good idea. And the rest of us can split up and cover more territory.
I'll go get my ladle. If we catch the culprit who took Baby Ruth, I'll bang him on the head.
I'll get my knife.
Sidney!
Oh, please, someone save my Baby Ruth.
I found her!
What?
She's right here in this basket of butterscotch. She's sound asleep. Here you are, Miss Penny.
An angel. Glory be.
And you're my little angel.
Well, isn't that nice? Whoever took the baby must have changed his mind and brought her back. Since you don't need us anymore, we should be going. Shouldn't we, Mr. Swindle?
My thoughts exactly. After you.
Wait a minute, you dropped this. There's something written on it. We have your baby. If you want to see her again, leave $1,000.
What? It's a ransom note! And that rat dropped it! I found him in here a few minutes ago. He said the door was open, but I know I had locked it.
I think we found our kidnapper. The note says we. So clearly Miss Sourball is in cahoots with him.
There's that word again.
Oh, Peter, shut up and run!
Get underneath me, you
Not from my kitchen, you won't!
Ow! What are those? Jaw breakers? Ow!
There we go, Candy!
Go! Ow! 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 Give up! Give up! Give up!
Come on, Toffee, let's wrap these crooks up. Let's wrap these crooks up nice and proper for Ernest Noble. There you go, Officer Noble. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Curses! Foiled again!
Thanks, girls. The squad thinks they're on their way to help search for an infant. Wait till they find out I've got a couple of rotten scoundrels to turn over to them. I'll get a promotion.
Goody for you.
We'll take these two out and meet them at the curb. Yeah. Come on, you.
Sidney, I quit.
Ada, you're fired! Oh, this is so embarrassing. I don't think oil's been invented yet. I won't be seeing you guys for a long time. Farewell!
Our heroes! Let's go give Tom and Hubert a reward! What do you have in mind? Kisses. Real ones.
I don't know about you, Mickey, but I'm exhausted. Let's go home.
All right, Mama. Mr. Swindle is going to jail. Does that mean we won't have to sell our house and move?
Why, yes, I believe it does. Oh, come, let's go tell your father what kind of man he's been doing business with.
Cindy, fighting with you is invigorating, but the two of us fighting with someone else together is really exciting. We make a pretty good team.
We always have.
It was worth it to catch the villains, but we've completely depleted our stock of candy. We won't have a single piece to sell to the customers tomorrow unless we stay up all night and cook a fresh supply.
I'm willing to if you'll stay here with me all night.
I wouldn't be anyplace else.
I could pitch in and help. I'll put Baby Ruth in her bassinet.
All right, Aunt Praline. I'll be there in a moment.
Take your time, Penny. No doubt we'll be seeing you soon, Ernest.
Oh, you will, Mrs. Candy, and often.
Oh, Ernest. How can I ever thank you for catching those villains and saving my precious baby?
I'm sure you'll find a way, darling Penny. After all, we'll have a lifetime together for you to try.